Okay, yes. Welcome everybody to Delimit the Limited You. So, who are we?
The recording is still on and we really can't see you.
Yes, I know. So, who am I? This is a surprise. So,
Okay, guys, so welcome to Delimit the Limited You and welcome to the celebration of your limitation.
yes.
The two surprise facilitators here are me, Aarshiya, Seth from Mumbai, and this not so visible facilitator, Khushboo Garg from Delhi.
Yes.
Yay!
Hi. I'll just be
Hi,
So
on
all
in a
those
second.
folks, this is Pramod. So all those folks who said, who is it, and asked me,
Yeah.
this is it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pramod. Thank you so much.
Thank you for helping us maintain the surprise.
Yes.
Okay, just a
And
second.
keeping that.
Yes. Hi, everybody. How are
Yeah.
you doing?
Cool.
Okay, so guys,
So what are we?
welcome.
How are we starting here, Khushboo?
So, okay, guys, let's look at. We got some responses to the email,
Yeah.
and we are in question of what it's really going to create. So we had questions about what would people like to change in their life, and it was so much about money and career and business and relationships, and there were some responses on body. So guys,
About 95% responses in regards to money.
yes, mainly they were about money
Yeah.
and career and business. So these kind of, yes, combine together in a way, because when you're creating, it is also about the money.
Yeah.
So,
So guys, why the celebration of your limitation?
yes.
And how many of you are actually not liking this
Whatever
being
you're
called
creating.
that? Yeah, this being called that. What celebration of limitation?
Yes.
Is it objectionable to any one of you?
You can either raise your hands, unmute
Yeah.
yourself. If you want to
Yes.
share something about it, you can do that.
Or type in the comment section,
Yes.
whatever. So it's the we are doing two calls. First call is today on 24th, and the second one is on the 27th, and it is for everyone, whether you are from Axis or from outside Axis.
Yes.
Because this entire program, these calls are going to have some tools, some sharings, which are not really restricted to any one platform.
Yes. So guys, what would you like us to begin with? Do you really want to dive into your limitations?
Yes. Bring in your questions, and otherwise we would be good to go.
Yes, we are
What
already
we
there
want
to
to
begin.
share. Yeah.
What is unfucking yourselves?
So do you see you have fucked your life over time and again in a lot of areas? Whether it be money, whether it be relationships, whether it be your body, whether it be your creations, whether it be business and career, and a lot of other things, whether it even be consciousness. So, can you see there are a lot of areas where you're using and choosing unconsciousness? How about changing that?
And continuing doing that, you continue doing that, you kind of, like Khushboo used, continue fucking your life or that area of your life,
Yes.
until you choose to unfuck it.
Yes. So, guys, look at all the areas. Just take a moment and look at all the areas. It could be even all of your life, and even there, that's not a wrongness. That's also fine. What if you just look at where you are fucking yourselves over? Or wherever anybody else is also fucking your life up. Are you willing to look at that?
Yes. However, today's call is about delimit the limited you. So where all do you feel that you are really, really limiting you? I know a lot of people have responses in regards to money. Business and money kind of go in the same sphere.
Yes.
But has any of you ever questioned, Has any of you ever said, okay, I am actually limiting myself in my joy quotient? You know, that emotional quotient of joy and happiness.
Yes.
How many of you have actually observed that? Yes, I mean, this is what is missing. So whether it is joy and happiness missing because of some icky energy in money area, or in relationship area, or in creativity, or in business, these are all offshoots. But actually, what is missing is the joy quotient.
So, are you truly willing to get beyond your limitations, remove all of your limitations? Are you willing to delimit the you, the expansive, the infinite you truly are? Every area. Great. Manisha Marwaha says body. Divya says
Body.
yes.
Yes.
Awesome. So, guys, let's dive into this. So, I would really request you, I would really invite you here to first just get aware of the areas where you're limiting yourself.
Yeah.
Anything. And let's say we pick up one area today
Yeah.
and see where you're limiting yourself and be open to changing that.
Yeah.
And all those who are still not willing to choose that, they still have the option. They can leave the call. That's also fine.
Yeah.
So you have to be committed to changing something if you are on these calls with us.
So 90% of them money.
Yes.
If there's anything else, anything different, guys, please
Anything
unmute
if you have
yourselves and share with us, or type in the comment section. Else we can take off on money, the favorite topic, everyone's favorite topic.
everybody's favorite topic, money,
Wow,
relationship,
relationship. So
body,
Ambika says relationship.
and money. And Divya says body. Okay, great.
It's so good to hear some different responses than money.
Yeah, because I saw the emails and I was just like, what's up with money? Like being
Yeah.
89% of that was money.
So we have the registration link in the invite, and a lot of people registered for the call before hopping on today.
Yes.
And 95% of them had money and business that they picked on.
Yes.
And see, here also we have Anita says career, and Meera, yes, money, business, Ambika says business, and Nikhil says relationship. Okay.
Okay.
So let's begin with relationship or everything. That's nice. Rekha Khatwani. Thank you, Rekha.
It is actually about everything. That's definitely true, Rekha. Because you see, when it comes to money, when it comes to relationships, everything, when you are the source of your life, when you are the source of joy in your life, everything goes just as it is required. Any area, whether it's money, whether it's relationships, whether it's your body, everything, career, also business development, all of these things, when you are being the space of joy, that is when things start changing, and that is when everything starts changing, as per Rekha, and that is actually true for all of us here.
And guys, get one thing, no one area of your life is isolated from another. We do not live our life in compartments. None of these areas is compartmentalized, like relationship in this compartment, money in this compartment, and career in this compartment. No, it just doesn't happen that way. So when joy and happiness, the missing quotient from your life, from your reality, from your present existence is missing, it is missing from every area of your life.
Yes.
So a lot of people may come up with things like, no, I'm all right with my relationship part, but it is just this money thing.
Yes.
I'm all right with my body thing, but it's just that relationship and money has some issues there.
Going on there, yes.
Yeah. If you look deeper, every area is being affected because you are a composite self.
Yes.
That's what the wholesomeness is all about. You are a wholesome being.
Yes. And even when we talk about infinite being in the words of access, So
Yeah,
it's also about, as an infinite being, what makes you not choose everything in your life that would create greater for you? What if you
yeah,
can be everything in any area? Like, when it comes to business, you have great business going on. When it comes to money generation, you have that happening. When it comes to your relationships, everything is working really nice. When it comes to you having luxuries, when it comes to you creating more and more, all of those things,
yeah.
that is the energy where you're being. When you are being one energy in one area, you are also being the same energy in all the other areas. So
True.
here it's about changing the energy to joy, changing the energy to creativity, to creation, the enthusiasm, the joy of creation.
So before we begin on this so-called joy ride today, fumble, shall we just kind of expand ourselves, okay, beyond this reality? So just close your eyes if you can, and we would just do a kind of a guided meditation. It is also called energy expansion because there are a lot of people on the call who are not from Axis, and that's exactly what the program is all about. The program is for Axis as well as non-Axis people.
Yes.
So the facilitation and the sharings and everything would go in such a way that it is contribution to everyone. And at the same time, we are dissipating the energy of all those limitations by all of you just having your barriers down. So can we just couple of times say barriers down, barriers down, barriers down?
Barriers down, barriers down, barriers
Yes,
down deeper to the earth, from all times, spaces, dimensions, realities, bodies,
yeah,
choices,
yeah,
barriers down deep into the earth.
yeah,
Keep pushing them up, pushing them down. Even if they're showing up, they might not be yours. So keep
yeah.
pushing those down as well. Barriers down to be able to receive what we're about to do on this call.
Yeah.
Barriers down, barriers down, barriers down. Yes, Arsh, you can take over.
Cool. So close your eyes, guys, and take 3 deep breaths. Inhaling from your nose and allow this breath to reach the pit of your stomach. Breathe in from your nose, allow to reach this breath, the pit of your stomach. Breathe out, breathe in, take another breath, and breathe out. And breathe in again, and breathe out. And with this last breath that you just breathed out, sense the energy entering the base of your feet from the deepest core of the earth. And let it travel up through each and every part of your body, each and every organ of your body. So it reaches your ankles as the energy moves up, reaches up to your shin, your knees, back of your knees, your thighs, back of your thighs, up to your hip area, all around your groin. Men, for women, all around their reproductive organs. Just swirl the energy around all of that area where you can, which is the seat of your root chakra and your sacral chakra. Just let the energy move there. Having all your barriers down, let the energy swirl around in that groin area, that reproductive area. And as it further moves up to your solar plexus, sorry guys, I may sound groggy because I have been running temperature for 5 days. Yeah, but I'm excited for this call. So yes, all around your solar plexus, And as this energy moves up, fills up your chest, your heart area totally and completely. And you may visualize some lime green or bright green or a shade of pink here. Let the energy move totally and completely. Reach out to your shoulders. Let it move down from your shoulders, reaching your arms, your forearms, your palms, each and every finger. Sense the energy in your fingertips. And as it moves back up to the shoulder, which is your neck area, your throat chakra. This is where you speak, you express from. This is the area of your self-realization, your self-esteem. And you might visualize a bright blue color here. Fill it up. An indigo blue light here. And as this energy moves up to your face, fills up your face, sense the tingling sensation all over your face, all around your cheeks, your jawline, your temple, all around your eyes. Let it further move up, let it reach its crown. This is the crown, which is also called the Sahasrara, the 1,000 petals here. This is where we open up the universal energies, the universal consciousness, the awareness to flow in. If there is any blockage, any barrier here, let this energy remove all of it. Just have your barriers down, the energy, this flow of energy will take care of it. And as it comes down, as the energy flows down from the side of your side of your head, reaches your ears. Out it goes from your ears, as if forming an outer edge of all of your body. This is the outer edge of you and not of your body. This is each one of you. And now allow this outer edge, this energy that you know, which is outside your body, allow this to expand 50 meters away, 100 meters away, 1,000 meters away, wherever you are. Just allow it to expand in all the directions, generously. Expand and expand 1,000 kilometers and allow it to expand whichever city that you are in, whichever area, whichever city that you are in. It just goes beyond that city, beyond the country that you are in. Goes beyond, as most of you are from India, goes beyond India. And it goes beyond the world. Goes beyond the world map and out it goes from the planet Earth. In all the directions, it just goes on rapidly expanding. As you witness yourself floating amongst those multiple galaxies, multiple universes, there is a galactic presence of stars, the planets, a constellation of multiple planets and stars there. The entire solar system just goes beyond, it goes on expanding beyond all of this. And it continues to expand and expand and expand, and as if there is no end to this expansion. This is the limitless you that each one of you is. Have this energy, just sense it totally and completely. Let each and every fiber, each and every cell of your body vibrate with this expansive energy. Just allow each and every cell of your body to feel it, what this infinite energy feels like. As it tingles, each and every cell, tissue, tendon, ligament, capillary, blood vessel, each and every artery, vein, each and every fiber of your body and being. Have fun with it. Yes. This is the infinite you. This is the space of your infinite creation. And now here, just get the awareness of whatever your limitation is. Get the awareness of all your limitations, whichever area they might be in. Relationship, money, creativity, business, body, intimacy, anything. Now let this limitation, which is the first one, get the first awareness. And you can share it with us. Whatever that first thought, first impression, which comes as an awareness of your limitation, have total cognizance of it. Let it register. For when you allow it to register, you will allow it to change as well. Why have we come up with the title like, welcome to the celebration of your limitations? For every way you have been, judging your own creations, because these limitations are your creations as well. So if you could just celebrate your limitations, do you realize how much energy have you invested in creating these limitations? So if you could celebrate these limitations and the energy that you have invested in creating these limitations, you are acknowledging, and now can you use the same energy in creating something magnificent now? But until the time you recognize, yes, this is the limitation that I have created, and before I judge it, let me realize it. Yes, I have created this. Let me acknowledge it. Yes, let me celebrate it. But celebration doesn't have a point of view. That celebration is meant for only things which are successful, which are bright, which are good, which are right. This is our judgments. That celebration only tag along with these positive and aspects of life. I'm so sorry. It's always our limitations, our judgment. So what if you were to celebrate your limitations as well, without any judgment? And now please unmute yourself and bring up your responses, that your awarenesses that you have just got when you expanded yourself to that energy. And let's talk about that.
You can also type in the chat.
Yep.
Or you can just unmute yourself.
Yes. And guys, please bring it up because this call is for you. It is for you, by you, about you. So feel free to bring it up. What is the limitation? What was that first awareness? Okay, Sanjeevani says, I'm unable to hear the audio. Okay.
It was around 10, 12 minutes back.
Sanjeevani, would you like to log in again, please?
She is online, it appears. She might be right now. Yeah.
Okay, she can now.
Okay.
Thank you, Sanjeevani.
Great.
So, guys, please bring in your awareness that you have got in that expanded state when you expanded yourself. What was that first thought, first impression that you had about your limitation, whatever that limitation was?
Folks, this is Pramod. I would urge you all to speak because that's the very first resistance that you want to let go.
Yes.
Speak it. Nobody's judging you. Let go.
Okay. Anita says, I realized it is my creation of limitation. Yes. So here, Anita, and for all of you guys, what if first, with no point of view, with no judgment of you, with no judgment of your creations, what if you just look at that, yes, okay, I created this limitation or I chose to have this limitation. And what if it is not anything wrong? If you look at something and judge it as something wrong, and then you make yourself wrong for choosing that, what you're doing is you're just bashing yourself up. You don't need anybody else to abuse you. You are the one who's doing it to yourself then. So, what if you look at the space of, okay, be the space of knowing that, okay, this is something that I chose. Yeah, I was not the best choice, and that is also fine. The moment you are in allowance of you having chosen it, you being okay with it, that okay, I chose it, only then can you be in a position, in a space to change that. Know for yourself whether that thing works for you or not, and if it doesn't, if you would like to change that, if you're going to keep judging yourself with that creation, that oh, why did I even create something like that, what you're doing is you're just bashing yourself up. Just acknowledge that, okay, I created now that thing. Now, what can I do? Would I like to change it? Is it working for me? Is that creation still working for me? If it is, that's okay. You can carry on doing the same thing. If it's not, would you like to change that? If you would, what can you change? What can you bring about? What can you be? What can you use from your knowing that you can bring about that change?
Also, every time you do not want to even recognize or realize that this is your creation, how much of you invalidate your own creation, the energy of creation that you are invalidating, and in turn you invalidate yourself, because you are an ever present creative energy at all times. There is no ceasing of that energy. That creative energy never ceases to be there. It is there, present all the time, 24/7. All you have to do is you just have to see, okay, what am I creating now? And if I have created these limitations around money or around business or around my money reality, I can reverse it, I can change it, but first I have to acknowledge and recognize it and not run away from it. It's like, this is something, this part of my life, this part of my creation, I don't like it. Let me just push it under the carpet. It doesn't work that way. Because under the carpet, it's just going to stink, it's just going to smell, it's not going to disappear. And also realize that part of energy that you used for that creation, even if it's the limitation, that is engaged with that limitation. Yeah? With your realization, with your recognition, yes, I created this. I acknowledge, I take complete responsibility of that. What can I do different here now? Now that will release the energy for some creation of that now that you would want to choose and create consciously, willingly, in total awareness.
Also, looking at that space, the space of possibilities for you, looking at that space that, okay, I chose a limitation and that's fine.
Yeah.
Being aware, willing to be aware of the space of possibilities and then choosing something different.
Yeah.
Not having a point of view, not having a judgment of what you chose as your limitation. What if no limitation is a wrongness? Can you look at the gift in the limitation also? I know it is tough. I know it is hard. You might want to throw a brick at me right now. But are you willing? Are you willing to just have the barriers down, look at your limitations and see, okay, ask the question, what gift is there in this that I was not willing to receive? Everything that happens in your life, everything that you create in your life, even the bad stuff, even the limitations, even the abuse, everything is giving you awareness. Are you willing to receive it by having your barriers down, by having no point of view, no judgment of that thing? Are you willing to receive the gift even in the limitation? Are you willing to ask yourself the question that, okay, what is this? What gift is here that I have not been choosing? What gift was given here by the universe, by awareness, that I am not willing to look at? What gift was here that I was judging as something wrong? So, barriers down, look at your limitations. Every limitation is also a gift of awareness. What awareness are you receiving there? Are you willing to receive that gift? I'm not saying that you have to change it. Great. Anita says, yes, I'm willing to receive the gift. Thank you, Anita, for choosing that. So, what if you look at what is going to create you being willing to receive the gift even in your limitations? Be willing to receive the gift of awareness. Every limitation is also coming with an awareness. What if instead of bashing yourself up, you be willing to just receive the awareness that, okay, this is a limitation I created. If I did not have to look at this as a limitation, if I did not have to look at this as a wrongness, what can I receive from this? What is that? What is that information? What is that awareness that this limitation is giving that I am not willing to receive yet? Would you now be willing to receive that gift? So that is my question here. Ash, would you like to say something on this? Anybody else also, please?
Yes, anybody else who wants to, I think, yes, I'm willing to receive. Anita is. So, having said that, like how Khushboo has put it, but when every limitation is realized that there is a gift there is an acknowledgement there. You melt all that judgments that you have attached to it just by acknowledging it. Just by acknowledging it, you be that energy, okay? You come to that state of, say, neutralizing it. You no more have to, you're not beating it out with your judgment anymore. And the moment you do that, now the energy is free, it's detangled. And now just play around with it. Just use it for what would you like to create now. So if it is about money, say, also when you say limitation in regards to money, in regards to business, there are multiple aspects to it. What aspect are you talking about? Is it money? Is it about making money? Is it about money inflows? Or it is about money management? or it is about money outflows, because yes, a lot of people are not happy with the outflows. Nobody wants money to go out. Yeah, and none of us is no, money should just be flowing in. Outflow nahi hona chahiye. It doesn't work that way. Inflow and outflow is the simultaneity of the universe. So what is it that is creating limitation in your space? We would like to know that. Would you like to talk about that? Would you like to bring that up? Is it the money inflow? Is it the creation of money? It's like a lot of people come up with things like, okay, we're putting so many hours in our business, we're putting so many hours in our work, and yet uh, we don't see anybody, we don't see clients coming in, we don't see customers coming in. So actually, what is it that you're being with your business? How much of you is totally present with your business? And how many of you are totally present just for the joy of it? And how many of you are present, oh, we have to earn money for our living. We have to make money for our living. These are two very different energies.
And as we also say in Access, money is actually a byproduct of your creations.
Yes.
So, what if you start looking at creating something instead of creating only money, creating something from the agenda of creating money? So, when you are, okay, another one, what if you focus at creation of joy in your life?
Yep.
Are you willing to have that? Are you willing to be the source of creation of joy in your life? Then everything flows in.
Yeah.
Are you willing to be that? So, guys, if you have something else to share, we can do that, or we can wrap it up for tonight, and we can meet on the
Can
27th. Yes,
I have
please.
a question?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, hi. So there's
Who is
this
this?
person.
Kanika, right?
Kanika, yeah.
Yeah,
Hi,
yeah.
Kanika.
Hi. So there's this person, a
Hmm.
small boy, okay, all of 12 years of age.
Mhm.
He's had multiple, fractures in his leg, the thigh bone area, basically.
Okay.
Okay. So his mother has been running, and it's been like almost over 6 months. He's been under bed rest, and due to multiple fractures, and the mother's been running a whole lot of body processes on him, and there's a lot of strength training also going on with him. So but now when she went for a last x-ray, the doctor said that he may have an infection in the bone, and also he may require a bone marrow
Transplant?
Transplant or
transplant.
something.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, bone marrow. So now the mother is like really disheartened, and she's at the verge of like completely breaking down. So now what questions can we ask the mother as well as the child, uh, with the body, with in relation to the body? What questions, uh, what questions could work here?
Okay. So, is the boy healing somebody else through his body?
Not really.
Okay. So, what's coming up for you? Have you asked questions around it?
um,
Did you ask the boy?
I did.
Okay. Did you ask the boy?
Yes, and yes, this boy really wants to heal himself. He's a very, he's a very playful boy. He wants to go hang out with his friends, play. He loves basketball. He wants to play basketball. He loves swimming. But because of this multiple fractures, and over a period of 6 months, he's unable to do any sports activity.
Okay.
Okay, and just that his body is not really, recovering. So yeah, what is it?
So, one question that's coming up for me, my awareness is ask him whether he's creating this to kind of maybe keep some family members busy with him. Is it that?
Also, did he require a break?
Yeah.
Um, okay, in fact, he just doesn't like being at home.
Hmm.
He wants to go to school every day. Even to the extent that when he had the surgery, he's like, I want to go to school. I'm
Okay.
getting really bored at home, and
Mm.
I want
And
to go
what
out
is
with
the
my
choice
friends.
of the body here? He
Yeah.
wants to go. Is it the
Yeah.
body's choice to actually create this so that it can have its own time?
Yeah.
Could it be that?
It could be, yes, of course, it could be, but again and again, the same infection and the same area. I'm wondering why. I mean, why would anybody's body want to like take so much rest?
Okay, so one, wherever you are creating a judgment of what he's creating with his body,
Yeah.
would you like to change that now?
Okay, yes.
Yeah. So just change that instead of judging as to why would he choose something like this or why would his body choose
No,
something
no,
like
you
this.
asked me this question, right? You asked me
Yeah.
this question as to does his body require rest? And I
Yeah.
get a no. I mean,
Okay.
fine, could be a rest for like 2-3 months, but yet
Yeah.
now he desperately needs his healing to be done, which is not happening at the speed of.
So how much of the communion of this being with his body is actually in place? I know you mentioned that he is restless. He wants to go back to school. He wants to go back on the ground and see
Yeah,
himself
play.
play.
Yeah.
But you know how in Access per se, how we talk about it, what are you involving? Are you engaging your body in whatever that you do, in every single breath that we take? So he is excited. Maybe what if you could just talk to his body? If you could just tap into the energy of his body. Body, what did body ask for this rest? And maybe a little longer rest. Maybe more than 2-3 months. He is a sports person, but he loves sports, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, and it's been almost 6 months of rest.
Okay.
Can I share something? I'm getting some awareness. Kanika, this is
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Anita here.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes,
please.
please.
Anita.
Yeah, it says that is he fearing any authority in his life, or his parents are fearing some authority?
Mm, no, Anita.
Just ask, no? Because when you fear an authority, you tend to, have a fracture in the body. Maybe he or his parents, whomever it is,
Can
they
can I
they were
share?
resisting the change in the authority.
No, I don't know. This
Just
is not.
check on that once.
Hi,
Yeah,
Kanika. Can I
So
share my awareness?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Please go ahead.
See, repeated infection means is he guilty of keeping his is he trying to keep his family intact? Is there a situation in the family where by creating infection in his body, he's trying to keep the family together? I don't know. I'm just getting that awareness.
So
Okay.
Kanika, I would suggest please tap into the speak to his body.
Yes.
And as you said, he is receiving bars and body processes beautifully,
Yes.
and yet this is still on.
Yeah.
So first, tell me, in 6 months' time, as many times that he has received bars and body processes, what is the change that you have seen?
It's been over. It's not really been 6 months.
Okay,
Uh, the fracture has been for over 6 months, but the healing that he's undergoing right now in terms of bars and body processes has been over a period of like 20-25 days since the lady has learned it, and
okay,
the mother has learned it, and she's been like consistent, and you know yeah, she's been very consistent with his body in terms of all these healing and all that stuff is
oh,
going on. So it's
okay,
been over 25 days, and now again, so she thought I'll get an X-ray done to know, and
okay,
the doctors have given like completely there's one leg the leg has infection, and the other doctor says it could be a bone marrow transplant. So
okay.
now she's in a very dicey
So
situation as to
was
what to
she
do.
was she depending on the X-ray to see the change? What change has showed up in 25 days time? Was she depending on the X-ray and to hear from the doctors?
The guy was anyways due for an X-ray,
Okay.
so she had to undergo an X-ray according to the doctors. So
Hmm.
she just underwent, and this is what the result came out.
And what is the change that you see? Because you know body processes, you know bars. What is the shift in his body in 25 days time?
Okay, I haven't really met him in
Okay.
these days, But
Mhm.
I will find out, because that's where I
Yeah.
get what's right about this I'm not getting. There
Exactly,
could
because I
be
tell
other
you
things.
what, Kanika, even if it is 1% change, if it goes unacknowledged,
Yes.
you are back to the same square one.
But I would I agree to this. Okay, I agree to what you're saying, and I'm listening. But you know that as a mother, say for example, is like now a bone marrow कराना है, अब उसके leg में और infection हो गया, which was not there earlier. तो
Can
वो
I,
ऐसा लगता है
Kanika,
ना,
can I ask you, can you please run mother's bars?
yeah,
Also,
she
I have
gets
a
her bars done for me.
question here. I have a question here, Kanika. So here, like since you said that she's been running his bars pretty much regularly, so I would
Yeah.
like you to put this question to her, that does she already have a point of view that bars are supposed to heal him?
Yep.
Does she already have that agenda that she is doing bars, so the bars should no, because bars will change something,
I
so
don't
that's why
know.
she's doing that. Is that a yes or a no? Just look at it energetically.
Khushbu, I don't know this. It's just that
Okay.
she wants the son to be all right now.
And did you realize, Kanika, conscious healing is just the side effect of choosing consciousness.
Yeah.
So he became a catalyst for his
Yes.
family. That's how mother chose the bars class or a body process, whatever she learned after the incident she learned, right?
Amazing. Thank you.
Yes.
This is what I got now.
Thank
Great.
you.
Yes, this completely resonated. I mean, oh God, this is
Thank you.
super light. Thanks,
Thank you.
Ashriya. But
Thank
now
you.
again, to the point. Now, what does she do with the bone?
Okay. So first and foremost, Kanika, she has to, instead of coming from the Western outcome, okay, now the things have to shift. The things have to shift. I have learnt all this. No,
No.
she has to use the tools for herself. Is she
She's
really
doing it for
interested
him,
in,
but she's not. She's vested in the
yeah,
result of what will come
outcome?
out of
Yeah,
bars. Plus, she's also
yeah,
not willing to lose the son. Can she honor the choice of the son for creating all that in his body also, instead of
and the
making it
moment
something wrong?
mother,
Yeah.
sorry, baby, the moment mother chooses consciousness, because that's exactly what this baby is doing. The moment mother chooses consciousness, she start using consciousness. For all you know, the boy would heal.
Yes. If she had no
Kanik-
point of view about what she's doing and what
Yeah,
she's doing should deliver a certain result, that he should get better,
yeah,
can she also be an allowance that he may get worse
yeah,
even after running bars? Can she be an allowance of that also? Wherever she's choosing to be in a vested result of doing the
yeah,
bars, running the bars, doing the processes, whatever she's doing, from the energetic
yeah,
angle for him, if she's doing
yeah,
it from the point of view that it has to change something here for the better, the word better itself is a comparison, it is a judgment, right? So what if she can choose to do bars just for the fun of it? If her son's body likes receiving bars, she can do it, not from
yeah.
the point of view that it has to be done so that his body can heal. What if,
Mm.
what
Okay,
if there's nothing wrong with his body right now? What if nothing is
Yeah,
wrong with what he's creating with his body?
yeah.
1 second.
Yeah,
I have a question with this.
yes.
Okay, she's doing all the body processes fine. I don't know if she's vested in the outcome because I have not really spoken. So today she messaged me that I know I'm taking this a very long time. I guess
No, no,
you
that's
know.
all right,
That's
baby.
fine. That's
Huh.
fine.
Okay, it's just that fractures हो रहा है. So it's just that she's getting all messed up with her own thing, and I'm not able to kind of just. I kept telling her that just do it again and again, because the process is again and again. See what shows up, and then today she messages me. So what can I tell her? I mean, right now,
Okay, can you tell her not to run his bars anymore?
And can you tell her, can you please have your bars done the moment she calms down? Because
Yeah.
can you realize, living in the same space, in that same energetic field, the way she's getting worked up, the boy is picking all of that energy. Do you realize that?
Hmm. So basically, for her to stay calm, get her bars run.
Totally. And like I said, I reiterate, guys, uh, healing is just the side effect of choosing, living, breathing, eating consciousness.
Consciousness.
In short, everything consciousness.
Everything, even shitting consciousness.
Yeah,
Then
shitting consciousness,
even your
sleeping
shit's gonna,
consciousness, whatever.
yeah, that's gonna have sparkles all over it.
Totally. Healing is just a side effect. And there are many more byproducts to it. Whether it is your money reality, whether it is your relationship reality, everything would just turn around.
Yes.
The moment you change, you choose to change your energy dynamics.
Also, I would
And
also, yeah.
And in fact, Aarshiya, when you told me this, that did she get into axes or bars? For him, I get a complete yes, because
yeah,
that's the only reason she chose to learn bars
yeah.
and other,
So wherever
doing,
she's creating
all
a
other
vested,
modalities.
And that's why he created that.
yeah, and also she's creating because she chose bars so that she can help heal his body. So she's already coming with a
Yeah.
vested interest that I am doing bars so that his body heals. So what if
Yeah.
you allow her, what if you get her into the space of losing that agenda with bars? That's why I would invite
Yeah.
you to tell her not to run his bars anymore. See what that changes. Because she has the agenda that I will run bars so that his body can heal. She is doing doing this with an agenda. Maybe somebody else can run it for him, but not her, because already when she has this energy of agenda around it, then what is she actually putting into his body energetically? That you should
Yeah.
heal, you should heal, you should heal because I'm doing this for you. And then she's getting worked up when she's not getting the results.
Yeah.
What if there was no result? When you're playing, do you look at winning? Do you look at winning when
I'll
you're
ask
playing?
her. Yeah.
And that is why did we write in in the before you guys were before even you guys landed up on the call in bold, welcome to the celebration of your limitation, guys. The very reason is this, because the limitations that are self created, how much energy do we invest there, how much energy do we stop there? Why? Because we are in a hurry to change the things.
Yes.
We cannot take that. We are in a hurry to change the things which are so not pleasant to us. Who wants to live with unpleasant energies? Something which is not going as per their desire. Nobody wants to. For all you know, you have created that, or it has showed up in your life because you invited it. You created it.
You chose it. Yes.
You chose it. Nothing ever comes or shows up without you being an invitation, without you being a creative energy for that. So that is where you examine yourself. Okay, what energy, what creative energy am I being here?
Yes.
And actually, what energy am I being here that is creating all of that I have in my space right now? So when I recognize that, when I take cognizance of that, oh, now I can change it.
And knowing that
But if
she
she is doing with an agenda, sorry,
Yash, go on.
so because she is doing with an agenda, Kanika, she learned everything with an agenda. There is an agenda, fixated for everything. Even each time she's running bars, each time she's running body process. And you know what? If you were to just tap into that boy's energies, if you could just, if you could kind of, run a bars or a body process once for that boy, you will see the shift has begun. You being a facilitator, you being a practitioner, you would know that in 25 days time, even if there is an agenda attached, the shift has come by, which probably she's not able to see.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because she wants to see, oh, my boy should just start running now. He should no more be on the crutches and no more on bed. So how much of that conclusion, how much of that agenda is actually keeping the energy stuck there, not even allowing the energy to move.
Also, how
Yeah,
much is
true.
she
My suggestion,
destroying
please
her
meet
life?
him once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is how much is she actually destroying her life, her creations, the things that she would really like to have in her life based on this? So wherever she is also creating this to distract herself from her creations, ask her to change that
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we good, guys? Are we
Thank
good to
you.
go? Yes,
Great.
and our second call is on the 27th, and we
Same
would
time,
still look
7
forward to
p.m.
see all of you and some more discussions on 27th. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for
Okay.
being here. We had
Thanks
a
a
lovely
lot.
time. Bye-bye. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good
Bye.
night. Thank
Good night.
you. Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.